I'm just I just think that my transmission is going in my Sprinter and I need to bring it into the shop.
Have them take a look. Okay. And has your vehicle been with us before?
Not at this Mercedes-Benz, but been to other ones. Yeah, this is not fun. This is the part of the van life, camper van aspect that's like everybody, I feel like everyone goes through this. We're on the road and then something fails. It's like, you know, for us it's been this kind of thing where it's just another thing and that's kind of annoying. But we called a tow. They're gonna come pick us up, and I don't know, I'm pretty disappointed. How are you feeling?
I'm very annoyed. The fact that we are 40 minutes from a dealership and there's so many hills and so much traffic. So it's so hard just driving around knowing that like at any time the gears won't work.
The uncertainty of everything right now has us stressed. Yeah, it's tough. I was gonna say Tamara's not doing good, but I mean, like, I'm not really doing good either. I don't know, we called the tow truck driver and then we canceled the tow truck driver and then we tried to like see how far we could get driving really slow because I was shifting gears manually there and that seemed to work a little bit. And then we went up this really steep hill and we barely made it. And then I was like freaking out because it was getting really stressful with all the traffic nearby. There's a lot of traffic where we are, but it's like we're downtown Oregon City or something right now, so it's kind of a gong show. But the more and more I look at the symptoms, the more to me it points at a transmission failure, which isn't too fun. 2 years ago we got an engine replaced, now we're gonna get a transmission replaced. It's gonna be a brand new van. It's probably gonna scrape.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Be awesome.
Would you do that, yeah?
Yes. What or something like that? I don't know how tall this is, so.
We're about 12 feet tall at that point.
No, it's like
12 feet, 12 and a half, something like that. I'm sure the people behind me are freaking out, but that's fine.
They still got her done. We have to cross the highway.
So we are walking to Mercedes because
Well, we don't have to, but we are.
yeah, we're trying to save Uber prices. But we have packed some of our stuff in bags and we're walking to the dealership because where we dropped our van off, they have a separate bay area that it's just for repairs and they don't have a waiting room. So we have to walk to the dealership and we are unhomed right now. I have no plans on how long this is gonna be until they look at it. and then we have to figure out accommodations for later. We're in a little bit of a pickle.
30 minutes. The dealership is on the other side of that overpass.
This is where we're walking.
We're hiking.
Got a brand new van. 2025. It's our rental.
Actually, it's a loaner.
Look at this. It's so clean.
It's actually way better.
Oh yeah.
Because,
look at that.
Well, I'm just saying it's not a rental though. It doesn't cost us any money.
Yeah.
So it's a loaner car, which they do in the States. They don't do in Canada because we're pathetic with stuff like this. But it's gonna take some getting used to.
But our insurance covered U.S. policies because we had a Canadian driver's license, but because of our package, it does include us to have this car right now. So.
Well, it's a good thing the lady, she convinced us to get it, because that's what happened. We actually she convinced us to get this touring package, and I was like, oh, dude, we don't want stuff, but
oh yeah.
But we got it. We're already using it.
Gosh.
And if it wasn't for that, seriously, if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't be able to approve us just because of liability reasons to get a loaner vehicle. And oh my goodness, having a loaner vehicle is so much more helpful. This thing's got really touchy brakes. Everything is like
it's brand spanking new.
It's a 2025.
Like, look at how clean this is. We're gonna get into ours later.
Yeah, we're gonna get into ours and we're gonna be like, oh man.
So it is the worst case scenario. It is the transmission, and it's way worse than we thought money-wise because of our conversion rate in Canada. So it's been a very disappointing morning.
Yeah. The depression vlog.
Yeah. We're gonna have a brand spanking new van, that's for sure. The lemon that we bought from that guy is just getting replaced. So hopefully we'll move further and further from what he treated it as, because we are actually treating it very well, keeping up with the oil changes and putting the right fluids in. So we're giving it a second life. We're just clearing out more stuff in our van that we'll need for the week. Like most of our food.
Yeah, just the perishables. Some non-perishables.
So sad. This is gonna be in this lot waiting to get fixed. Got my cactus. Look at that one over there. It's rough. This is our situation.
Struggle is real.
We're gonna cook our dinner from last night. We're gonna heat it up. Some tacos.
Tamara's being a good soldier. This is not cool. Where we got some.
We're gonna sleep in here.
It's
but
to
like,
show the real.
This is like bare bones, but we have shelves at least.
We're getting the full on, you know, everybody has these videos of like the bad part about van life is when you're out of your van because it's in the shop and it's getting repairs. It feels like your whole world is ending. Yeah, well, guess what? We're speed running that. We're like, a couple years ago we replaced an engine. Now we're replacing a transmission. So AMA on Reddit, ask me anything. I'm ready to tell you what it's like. It's friggin' terrible.
next day. We just finished working out at the gym. Planet Fitness, had a shower, so I feel a little better. Still doesn't take away the stress and sadness we feel. I mean, we know it has to get done, and that's fine. I think the saddest part is obviously paying a whole chunk of money, but it's mostly we don't have like our van, our home, and we're like living out of this other Sprinter, and everything is just getting misplaced, and it's just a mess. Just for me, I'm like a huge organizer, so like living this way is very hard for me, because if I don't know where things are, I just don't really function that well.
Well, we are making the most of it. Our van, our home, is in the shop. They're just ordering the part to get it installed. So we're cooking, and we're on the Pacific Coast in Oregon, and it's really beautiful out here. But we're still sad, and I mean, this doesn't light a candle to what we did, right? It's just a cargo van, so yeah, we would have preferred to be doing this with Rocket, but we're making the most of it.
We just came from a tunnel in the rock where the entrance is a little sketch at first. It's just like, looks like an old mine entrance with just graffiti. But then you walk through it like a tunnel and it brings you out on the other side. We are getting our...
This one's so stanky.
Oh. Yes, we did, and it's so stinky.
You're filming.
We're getting our van back today.
Right now,
It's been,
right
what,
this moment.
4 days, so they're on top of it in the States. Our Canadian experience with the engine, I know obviously an engine takes way longer to do and to ship in from overseas, but just the communication has been top notch for us, and it's good. As traveling Canadians, we want someone that's like willing to really help us out and not leave us in the dust, because we are in a different country, so we gotta move all of our crap over to our van now. There she is, the old bye-bye new.
Shifts very good, which is what you want. There you go.
Run!
Clever girl.